James Kaufman, World News Report today, February 3rd, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've missed me over the last 7 days, I was on a suspension, a 7-day suspension from YouTube for breaking a community guideline from, well, actually a video I had erased 3 days prior just in case. They said that that didn't matter and that I could not appeal it because the video had already been deleted. Now, with that in the tanks, I've got to catch back up. So lots of super chats, guys, and buy us a cup of coffee if you can afford to. Please share our videos this month. We can all see that the mass deportations aren't going great based on all of the illegal aliens in the streets of all the major cities each weekend. Well, we've just had Marines arrive at Gitmo to prepare for some long illegal alien sentences. This is going to get interesting and dangerous. Keep your head on a swivel, ladies and gentlemen. 40 million illegal combatants are here in the U.S. U.S. Marines have been deployed to Guantanamo Bay to assist with the detention of criminal illegal aliens at the military detention camp reserved for enemy combatants, which I guess they really are. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem detailed the Trump administration's plans on Sunday to detain violent criminals, illegal aliens at Guantanamo Bay before they are returned home to their countries to be dealt with. The facility will hold the world's worst of the worst, including aliens wanted for things like murder, rape, assault, trafficking, etc., Noem said. Quote, "We've always had a presence of illegal immigrants there at Gitmo that have been detained. We're just building out some capacity." I think they're talking about 30 to 35,000 beds. The deployment of additional troops at Guantanamo also comes as Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth recently said, quote, "All options are on the table," when he was asked if the U.S. will use military force against the cartels in Mexico. Trump Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller recently indicated that President Trump may evoke the Insurrection Act to combat the cartels in line with the national objective of eradicating their physical presence on U.S. soil. The Insurrection Act is still being considered based on operational needs on the southern border, said Miller. It is currently unclear if the Trump administration has plans to deploy military troops to fight the cartels on the border, where Border Patrol agents face increasing threats, including gunfire and potential use of weaponized cartel drones. President Trump on Saturday sent a message to all who would attack Americans on Saturday, stating, "We will find you and we will kill you." And that was quote, end quote, after announcing precision airstrikes against ISIS in Somalia. The president later shared footage of the drone strikes Saturday night. Defense Secretary Hegseth announced the airstrikes, saying, quote, "This action further degrades ISIS's ability to plot and conduct terrorist attacks threatening U.S. citizens, our partners, and innocent civilians, and sends a clear signal that the United States always stands ready to find and eliminate terrorists who threaten the United States and our allies, even as we conduct robust border protection and many other operations under President Trump's leadership." The White House announced on X, U.S. Marines have arrived at Gitmo to support the Department of Defense and Homeland Security in expanding the Migrant Operations Center, advancing President Trump's mission to protect Americans and secure our nation. According to U.S. Southern Command, the Department of Defense combatant command responsible for military operations in Central America, South America, and the Caribbean, quote, the Marines are deployed in support of the Department of Defense and Department of Homeland Security mission to expand the Migrant Operations Center at Naval Station Guantanamo Bay. Talk about a wonderful stay, folks. Get ready for your trip to Guantanamo Bay. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.